What's going on YouTube? This is Nick07 with another video. Today we're going to be discussing what they announced very this morning at the Apple's event, the 999 event. It's just rock and roll, but we like it if I'm correct on that. Steve Jobs was there. He did do some of the keynotes, but what we're going to talk about, what I'm going to talk about today is the new iTunes. The new iTunes was announced, and you can go download it on Apple's website, and it's iTunes9. So I already downloaded it, I already installed it. If you try to do do some updates, if you try to do like software updates, it's probably be available maybe later today or tomorrow, but it didn't give me the software update for it, and so I just went to go download it from the website itself. So after I downloaded it, as you can see right here, I ran the DMG and I installed it. So here it is, it's already in my dock. So here it is, it's iTunes9. I'll show you guys. So preferences, oops, not preferences, sorry, I don't know what I'm thinking. There it is, about this right here, iTunes9, all the little copyright stuff, and it does talk about Blu-ray down here, and little copyright stuff. So hopefully Blu-ray is coming in the near future to all Macs inside of them. But besides that, so this is what the new iTunes9 looks like. Just a quick, let's go through a quick little things here. You can see there's a kind of a whole new different kind of outlook to it, or look. All little icons here have changed. We have a couple of new ones. Also, we have, it's kind of a, on mine it looks really white. I don't know if it looked this way before. I guess I didn't notice, but here it just looks really white to me. And also up here, it's more of a kind of a nice finished look up here. You can see that the volume has changed, the volume setting, or the way it looks. It's like kind of has a nice glossy finish up here to it. And then you also have the different views. You have a different view. You have the artists. You can show artists right here on the side when you go to the, I forget what it's called. I forget what view this is. What is it? It's the list view. On the grid view, you can see that the background is white instead of black like it was before, and then on the screen flow it's about the same. So let's get into a couple of other stuff. We also have what I've noticed, and all of this stuff, it used to be black, the background, but it's all white. I don't mind the white, but I kind of prefer the black. I try to go look through the preferences, but I didn't see anything to change the background to black or in the controls or anything. So if you guys find anything, you can leave a comment down below, but I couldn't find anything. So iTunes Store has also under a new renovation. As you can see up this update bar, it's a nice new round look instead of kind of a square one before. You can see iTunes Store is totally different now. We have these new things called iTunes LP. You guys can take a look at that, but the overall look is totally different. You can see it's white. It's a lot more personal. It's like welcome Thomas. You know, you have a bunch of stuff here on the side that's is just for you. You also have this bar up here. You can go to, instead of here, or it used to be on the side before, here you have on top, you got the home, music, movies, TV shows, app store, podcast, audiobook, and then also iTunes U. So you have a lot. The page looks totally different than before. And you got this, and you got the top songs right here. You think they can play right out of here. You don't have to wait anymore. So you can play them right from the side now, just like you can do on an iPhone or an iPod Touch. The purchase is pretty much the same. It looks the same as always. The applications is a little different. You also have your Genius. A new feature though they have is called home sharing. It talks about you can share with family members the computers here in the home. I haven't really looked into it to see how many, if there is like a maximum amount of how many people you can share with or computers, but I don't think there might be. But what we do have here is, if after you first install it, you're gonna have this little pop-up window. It comes right here. Let me see where it's at. Right here. It's called Welcome to iTunes. Let's take a little while and load. There it is. So you have this Welcome to iTunes. This pops up right as you open. After you install it, it's gonna pop up right after you open iTunes. It has a bunch of stuff you can go through, some tutorials, and one of them is it's here somewhere. I think it's getting started with iTunes or syncing your iPod I'm trying to remember which one it is. But you have all these. You can click right here to show this window when iTunes opens. But it gives you a quick tutorial run through, like it does on a lot of other stuff on the on new iTunes 9. So a couple of new stuff you can do. You know, creating playlists, syncing with your iPod. You also have these new features with iPhone. I just don't have my sister's iPhone hooked up, but that you can design, or you can choose what's, instead of doing it on your phone. If you have an iPhone, you know you have to hold down the home button and then you can move around the icons. Well, now you have the ability of designing your page or your different pages of icons the way you want to after you sync it. So you sync it and it gives you the option for it. I'd show you the video, but it takes too long to load, so I won't do that. But you guys can check it out. If it doesn't pop up automatically, then you can go to help and it's welcome to iTunes, and it shows you there's a tutorial for it. Make sure to do it with the iPhone. You're here to syncing your iPod or iPhone. So like I said, you guys can go to Apple's website to download this. I'll leave a link in the description. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Please subscribe. Also, please rate. You guys can also check out my other videos on my channel. I'll also leave a link in the description for my channel. So this has been Nick07 with a review or a brief overlook on iTunes 9. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. And goodbye.